Hey, what's up guys, Hydra453 here and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a quick setup tour like I did quite a while ago. It's actually been over a year since my last setup tour and I made quite a few changes, so I thought I'd do an update for you guys. So as you can see, it's definitely quite a lot different if you've seen my other setup tours. So I think it's a little bit less clean than it used to be, but in my opinion, it's kind of a lot better and more sort of ergonomic for, you know, gaming and that sort of stuff rather than being just purely for looking nice. So I made quite a few changes which I'm going to go over. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like and subscribe for more weekly content. And yeah, without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's just get the main like sort of big pieces out of the way. So this main monitor that I've got here is the BenQ Zowie XL2540. It's a 240Hz monitor, 1080p resolution, and I'm pretty sure it's 24.5 inches. So it's a pretty decent monitor. I'm really happy with it. Definitely worth it, being 240Hz and that sort of stuff. It's a fantastic monitor. I actually did a review on this monitor as well a few videos back, so you guys can go ahead and watch it if you're interested. Second monitor, it's just a basic Samsung monitor. I'm not exactly sure what the monitor name is, but I know it's 1080p. It's only 60Hz though. It used to be my old main monitor, but I mean, I've just been using this as my secondary one because, you know, might as well put it to good use. And I've just got that on a monitor stand back there. I actually used to have that monitor stand for my main monitor as well, but I'm just using the default stand on the BenQ Zowie monitor because I kind of prefer it over my monitor arm, since I can sort of put the stand a little bit lower, which is the main reason I'm using it. Okay, now onto the peripherals. So first things first, we've got the keyboard. So this is the SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL. I've had this for a little while now, a few months now. I actually did make a review. I was kind of critical on this keyboard, mainly because of the price and, you know, if it's really worth it or whatever. It's a great keyboard nonetheless, even though it's really expensive, but I mean, I don't know. Oh, my cat's come to say hello. Okay. Right now onto the mouse. Right now I'm using the Roccat Compure Ultra. So I usually change my mice like really often. So this is not really my default one. I've got multiple different mice, you guys can see, just lined up there, and I've got quite a collection up here as well, I guess you could say. But I mean, you know, I do make a lot of reviews for mice and I like collecting them and switching between, just trying all the different shapes and features of every mouse that I've got. So definitely say that it's an interesting hobby, but I do like it a lot. I don't know why. Alright, and the headphones here are the Audio-Technica ATH-M50Xs. So these headphones are really, really good. I've had these for a really long time, since the last setup tour, in fact, and I've actually just recently installed some new ear cups on them because the other ones are getting a little bit annoying. I don't really like leather very much. These new ones are pretty decent. I like the way that they feel. Alright, and then here's the microphone I use to record all my videos on, except for this one, of course, because I'm using my phone to record this video. But usually when I'm making a review or something, I use this microphone. It's the Rode NT USB, and then I've got the Rode pop filter on it, the Rode shock mount on the Rode PSA 1 boom arm. Some of you guys might remember from my last setup tour, I actually used to have a different microphone arm, and it was really horrible. You might have noticed that it was like bent down the bottom here. At this part, it was like bent, and I could only have it one position. But this one is a totally different arm, and it's actually it's a little bit more of a premium microphone arm, which I definitely recommend. It's 100% worth it. This is so much better. I've got full swivel 360 degrees. It can move up and down, all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, it's a lot better than having to be stuck in one position with my old one. Alright, then I've got my Nintendo Switch here, which I occasionally use, you know, to play Animal Crossing or, you know, Splatoon or something like that. I don't really use it as much as I used to, but it's good to have when I travel or whatever, just having my Nintendo Switch. It's a fantastic console. Speaking of consoles, my PlayStation is down here on top of the mini fridge, so unfortunately there's nothing in there right now. I just finished up everything in there, so hopefully gotta get a refill soon for that. I also forgot to mention my mouse pad here as well. You might notice it looks pretty nice. It's like a little Galaxy, or not little, I guess it's quite a large Galaxy on this mouse pad, but it's the XO Pad Equate. I really like this mouse pad quite a lot. I've tried multiple different pads just like I have with mice, and so far this is my absolute favorite. Not really sure what about it I like. I hear it's pretty similar to the Artisan Zero, but just a lot bigger. I used to use like a smaller pad. I mean, not like, you know, smaller, but like it just wasn't an extended pad. So definitely nice, I think. I've tried multiple different ones, like I said before. This one is by far my favorite. And of course, well, not really headphones, I guess. These are earphones. I had these last time as well. These are just my Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless earphones. Really like them. And then here's my bungees. So this is my mouse band that I use. I got it from Zowie. This is Zowie to be in a pink edition, of course, as you can tell by that nice color. I like it a lot. It's really nice, extended, you know, spring here. It does the job, I guess. I'm really happy with this. And up here I've got my my webcam. It's just a really cheap sort of $30 Logitech one that I use for when I'm streaming or something. Just 720p, 30 FPS, but it does the job. It records my mouse or whatever on a live stream. Got the Amazon Alexa and this Philips Hue light thing that I have, which, you know, is a nice way to illuminate the room. I've got the foam sound panels here that are just sort of nailed in with these, like, you know, sort of nail things. And I've got so I got some string lights or fairy lights, whatever you want to call it. Just hanging off that. Looks, you know, gives it a nice sort of vibe. Up here, I've got some bathroom with my name on it. I've got a nice keyboard that I customized with a sticker bomb for the pattern. I don't really use this anymore, mainly because I don't like the switches, but I mean, it's a nice piece to have on display since it took a lot of effort to make it, so happy with that. And I've got my Artisan shooting Kai up there, which I don't really use anymore. Not really a fan of that mouse pad. Bit too fast, hard to control it, but my cat is eating the Nintendo Switch. Please stop. And yeah, that covers pretty much all the peripherals. So let's move on to the main, you know, sort of the heart of the entire setup, which is the computer, of course. So this is a lot different than last time, like very, very, very much different. The only sort of thing that's similar is, of course, the hard drives and then the graphics card. Everything else is completely different. So I've got the i9-9900K on a MSI Mortar. I think it's a Z390. Yeah, it's a Z390 motherboard. It's a micro ATX case, and so is the motherboard, of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to fit, of course. Then we've got the Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB 3200 megahertz, but I've got it overclocked to 3800 megahertz. And I also forgot to mention the CPU is currently at 5.1 gigahertz in a nice water cooling system. Then I've got the LR120 fans on a Corsair Radiator there. I forgot to mention that is the Corsair, I forgot the name of it, but it's the Corsair Waterblock for Intel CPUs. And then that's just their basic EK water pump / reservoir right there. Alright, well that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more weekly videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.